What is good, YouTube? My name's Louis. Welcome to my channel, Louis Laces. I'm back with another in-depth review for you guys today, and an on-foot look, and we're going to be taking a look at the Nike Air Jordan 1 High Zoom Air Comfort Stadium Green, or you might know them as the Lucky Bulls. Now, these released yesterday, the 3rd of April, on numerous raffles, but I don't know yet the exact date they're going to release on, like, say, Nike or the Sneakers app or other outlets where they're going to release from. And they retailed for £125. Now, this is a brand new take on the original Air Jordan 1 silhouette. They only debuted this year, 2021, and they're basically just a more comfortable version of the Air Jordan 1, but there are noticeable changes, but we're going to get into that a little bit later. So far this year, we've seen the London Grey colourway, the PSG colourway, and the Black Monarch colourway, and now we're here with the Stadium Green colourway, and this is my first purchase of a Zoom Air Comfort. So we're going to get into the review now, guys, and we're going to start with the box like I always do, and that's the first noticeable change from the normal Jordan 1 highs. As you see, we have this brown cardboard colour with a black logo rather than the original black box with the red logo. We're going to open the box up, and inside they've put this extra little wrap, a little strap around them in the same colour as the box, little cardboard effect with the Air Jordan logo with the wings on. Under that, they've individually wrapped each shoe rather than just having the tissue the whole way around. They've individually wrapped them, and it's not just a normal tissue. It's like a plasticky, like a plastic bag that you get from a shopping centre. So I'm going to unwrap the plastic and reveal the Air Jordan 1 High Air Zoom Comfort Stadium Greens. Wowzers. What we saying, guys? Now, this is the first time I've had one of these in hand, so my first impressions of them are they're good. Yeah, they're definitely doing it for me. They look amazing. They really do. The materials on them look really good. They kind of remind me of the Lucky Greens that we had last year, other than obviously the Lucky Greens had the black tick and the, I think, were they red? Was the wings, was the Air Jordan wings red on them ones? I think it was. But yeah, they remind me of them. But wow, these are crazy. No, I'm definitely feeling them. I definitely like these. I haven't tried them on yet either. I do want to see, look, how much more comfortable than the normal Air Jordan 1 they are. They feel like they're going to be, definitely be more comfortable. Like, this extra padding in here is crazy. And there are some definite noticeable differences, but I'm going to get into that later in detail. For now, I just want to do the review, and I will get into that later. So yeah, I'm going to work my way around the shoe now, guys, and get a detailed look so you can really see what's going on with the shoe. And we're going to start with the sole. So on the sole, we have that stadium green colour all the way around the perimeter. And on the inside, we have a big patch of that lime green. It's almost like that mean green colour we've seen on the Air Force 1 St. Patrick's Days. Moving up to the midsole, that stadium green grip just comes up a little bit, and then we have that fresh white midsole. Moving on to the upper, we have this suede stadium green wrapped around the toe box. And on the toe box itself, we have the perforated holes in this white, and I'm going to say it's almost like a denim, like a stitched denim feel. I know it's not, definitely not denim, but that's kind of how it feels. It's got like the little bobbles on it. Feels like a really good, tough, sturdy material as well. I'm really, really feeling the material on these. They're amazing. Quality's really good. On the middle bit here, we have that white denim effect material again, wrapped around that swoosh. Obviously, they've made the swoosh out of the material underneath with overlaying it with the material on the top, rather than it being actually embroidered on it. And the swoosh is that stadium green colour in that suede. Running up the side of the laces for the lace holes, we have that suede stadium green again. Moving round to the heel, we have that suede stadium green with a little stadium green tab on the back just coming up. Around to that suede ankle support strap in the stadium green colour with the black Air Jordan 1 logo on it. Underneath this ankle support, we've got this black in the same material as what's on the toe box and wrapped around the side. Like I said, it's almost like a denim, like a light denim, thin denim. The laces, we've got the black laces, and these don't actually come with another pair of laces for you to switch them up with. I thought they might have come with a white or maybe a stadium green pair as well, but no, they just come with the black laces. The tongue is that white denim material again. Denim, what was that all about? The logo on the tongue is black with that stadium green Zoom Air. So it says Zoom Air rather than Nike Air like on the normal Jordan 1 highs. And that tab actually wraps around the top of the tongue as well. And I think as well, the obvious thing about this tongue that's different is we can see the foam on the top. The foam it's made out of. They've exposed that foam and it's a lot thicker than the original Air Jordan 1 highs. On the inside, on the lining, they've give an extra lining of that foam again. Obviously with the foam colour exposed on the top and black inside. And that really does feel like it's going to be massively comfortable. And the tongue's black on the inside as well. The inserts are black with that stadium green Zoom Air. Oh, and I nearly forgot at the side here, underneath this green suede tab, you have that lime green, mean green, just a little tag that says Zoom on it in black writing. Obviously to symbolise the Zoom, because they're the Zoom Air Comforts. And yeah, they're just absolutely great shoe in my opinion. Like I said, this is the first time I've had one in hand. I think the colourway is amazing, this stadium green, white and black. And I don't know why they haven't stated the colour of this on the bottom, but they haven't on the box. It's just white, stadium green and black. But I'm going to call it lime green. Yeah, absolutely amazing shoe. Let me know in the comments what you guys are thinking about these. Have you had a pair of Comforts before? Are you feeling them? Are you glad they brought it out? Are you not? For me, you can never have too many Air Jordan 1s to choose from. So for me, it's definitely a good positive thing. They've started this line. Now, do I prefer it to the original Air Jordan 1 high? No, definitely not. I don't think you can beat the Air Jordan 1 high. But do I dislike it? No, I like it. To be honest with you, I'm loving it. I'm definitely going to try and purchase some more. I think, to be honest with you, I'm going to try and purchase the London Greys. I think they're a really nice colourway. I just haven't gone for one before. When I seen this, I thought, yeah, I'm definitely going for that. So what I'm going to do now for you guys is I'm going to go through in detail the differences between the Comfort Zooms and the original Air Jordan 1 highs. I'm going to use another pair of Air Jordan 1s that I've got to show you the differences. So yeah, I'm going to get into that now for you guys. Now, an obvious difference right off the bat is the boxes. Obviously, the original Air Jordan 1 high has that black with that bright red logo on the top, and the new Air Zoom Comforts has that light brown with a black logo on the top. Now, I know these boxes look massively different in size. The original Jordan 1 is a size 7, and the Zoom Comforts are a size 8 because that's all I could get my hands on. I have tried them on. Luckily, they do fit. They're a tiny little bit big, but I can still work with it. They definitely fit me. But for some reason, the size 8 box is like massive, which I'm thinking maybe they do just give you a bigger box because there's more packaging maybe inside. Now moving on to the inside of the boxes. They both have that little swoosh on the inside of the lids. And it's clear to see the differences of the effort they've gone through to these new Zoom Comfort Airs. Obviously, these are the yin yang blacks. The tissue's a bit battered on that, but you just have the normal tissue. Whereas on the new ones, we have this plastic. Like I said earlier, it's like a shopping bag plastic with this strap with the Air Jordan Wing logo on it, which I really like the effort they've gone through on that. Also, on the flip side of this strap that comes around the shoes inside the box, it actually has information about what is actually the shoe is made out of, how they've designed it, all the different layers to it, which I think is a really cool little touch that they've done that. Just gives you an extra bit of detail about it. Now, starting with the differences on the actual shoe, we see the midsole, I would say, on the Comfort Zooms is definitely a little bit taller than the original Jordan 1 highs. The heel, I'd say, is the same size in length here, but I would say the tab is definitely bigger on the Zoom Comforts. It goes up higher and has that squared stitching on the inside of it. And the heel strap here is obviously bigger on the Zoom Comforts. And an obvious thing, obviously, is materials used on this and leather used on the original Air Jordan 1. Now moving to the front of the shoes. I wouldn't say, other than the materials, there's any massive obvious changes. The only one I can notice is the strap that the laces come through is obviously this material on the original Air Jordan 1. And this material has got much more sponge and foam on it on the new Air Zoom Comfort. And the tongue itself is a lot more bulky on the Air Zoom Comfort and a lot thicker with that foam. And obviously the logo is completely different. That one saying Zoom Air, that one saying Nike Air. And we have this extra tab on the top lipped around to the back of the tongue. Moving on to the inside of the shoe, we have this extra lining on the new Air Zoom Comfort with this foam, just to give you that extra bit of comfort, which we obviously don't have on the Air Jordan 1, the original. Now, for a looks and aesthetic wise, I don't think it looks better, but I have tried them on, and from a comfort point of view, it is definitely more comfortable and more padding and soft. Now moving to the side, the main bit of the shoes. Obviously the design is pretty much exactly the same, but things on the Air Comfort Zooms are thicker and obviously made out of the more textile materials rather than the leather. I would say that Air Jordan logo is a tiny bit smaller as well. I would definitely say it's a bit smaller. We obviously have this tag that you can move about with the zoom tab underneath it, which we don't get on the original Air Jordan 1 High. And also the main difference on the side of the shoe, the main thing that jumps out of your eyes is the Nike swoosh. On the original, it's always embroidered on top in an extra piece of leather or whatever material it is they've used. Whereas on the new Comfort Zooms, Zoom Comforts, the swoosh is formed from the material underneath with the new material laid over it to form the Nike swoosh. And that is the difference from the side of the two shoes. That just about wraps up this video, guys. I'm going to get onto the on-foot look for you now. So thank you so much for joining me on this video. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, you haven't been over before, check out my other videos. I've got loads of reviews on there for you. I am new to this. I've only been up and running about a month, so bear with me. I will be bringing you guys more content. Please, if you're not already, subscribe to the channel. Show me some support, rock with me, show me some love. If you're already subscribed, thank you so much. You guys absolutely kill it each and every time. The support is great, the comments, interacting with you guys, I really do enjoy it. So as always, guys, take care of yourselves, stay healthy, stay positive, and hopefully I will see you in the next one.